Sydney and I are here cooking in the kitchen, cooking for wellness. We are talking about healthier salad dressing options, and Sydney's also going to make us a delicious salad to go along with the salad dressings. So I think I know we both are always looking for a healthier option. We want it to be quick. We want it to be easy. We want it to be delicious. And again, top of the list is healthy, right?
Right, exactly. And thinking about our dressings, a lot of times we're spending this money for ingredients that we might not necessarily want in our dressing. So I know some ingredients we've got here. The first ingredient for our Catalina is sugar. And so think about, you're paying, what, $2 for mostly sugar here. So do you really want to spend that money for just basically sugar, tomato puree, and then some other added ingredients?
And then the added ingredients sometimes really get me when I start reading and it's a paragraph, and then I don't even know what some of the ingredients are or chemicals are. I'm like, you know what? Never mind. I can make my own at home, a little healthier, a lot healthier, whole foods, and very simple. So to start with, I'm gonna get rolling with my go-to dressing. Literally, I'm not even measuring because I want you to know how easy I make it. I start with some olive oil, and it's really 2 to 1. So if I've got about however big your container is, it's 2 to 1. Most people say you pour the vinegar in first because it goes to the bottom, but I think it's really pretty.
Oh yeah.
As you watch it go into the salad dressing. And so it's about half, maybe a little less than half. So it's simply oil and vinegar. My sugar substitute is Truvia. It's made from the stevia tree. I love it. And you know, truth be told, we always want a little something to sweeten it up, make it taste better. So I'm gonna do a couple of packets of these. Again, if your container is smaller, 1 packet is fine. If you've got a bigger container, you can add 1 more. Garlic, fresh garlic. If you don't have garlic, fresh garlic, go ahead and use garlic powder. Careful with the garlic salt. Salt is salt. So we don't want that.
Yes.
So we're gonna put some garlic in here, fresh garlic. My garlic press here is my most valued, most important tool in my kitchen. I absolutely love it. And then I'm gonna put my seasoning of choice. This is a sugar salt blend, nature seasoning. It says no MSG, but don't be fooled. It does have salt in it. You know, just a couple shakes. This is my new favorite. It's an everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's, or your favorite no salt seasoning combo. Put a few of these in. Typically, I just use 1, but I'm just sharing with you that it's important to just use what you've got. This is another mixed ingredient seasoning with no salt. I know Mrs. Dash has no salt. So yeah, it's just a little loose. You just sprinkle in a little of what you've got. 2 parts oil, 1 part olive oil, 1 part vinegar of your choice, garlic or garlic powder, and the seasonings of your choice. Shake. You can put it on your salad. You can marinate your chicken in it. You can sprinkle it on vegetables before you roast them. Voila.
Delicious. And really, anytime you have a dressing or a marinade, you're going to have 3 parts. So you've got your base, which it can be an oil. It could be maybe a mustard of some sort. Then you have an acid, which could be a vinegar. It could be lemon juice. It could be another type of citrus juice. And then you've got your seasonings. So just right there, you see those 3 different parts, and that's for a marinade or for a dressing. And it's delicious, it's easy, it's things you already have in your cabinet. So very simple.
Yeah, and you're gonna take it to the next level with a little variation on that, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So similar to what Robin did, we have our jar here, and this is one of our recipes from our Med Instead of Meds website. And we are just going to do a few tablespoons. I'm just going to make a small amount because this is what we'll put on our salad. So I put 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Next we've got 2 tablespoons of vinegar.
So that's about equal parts.
Yes.
It is equal parts. Equal parts vinegar, equal parts oil. Okay.
So mine is a 1-to-1 ratio with that. But we're also adding some Dijon mustard. So this is a Dijon balsamic vinaigrette, and we just want 1 teaspoon of that. So that kind of counts for our base.
Uh-oh, I got you, girl.
Spilled it everywhere.
Carry on. Do you need the rest?
I just threw a little bit more in there. That'll work. And then we want a little bit of salt and pepper. I don't have that here. So I'm just gonna use what Robin brought, which is, this is a seasoning blend. So we're just gonna do, not too just a little bit of that in there. And then same concept, you add your lid and shake it up.
Voila.
Yeah. Simple.
One other thing to think about, as Cindy's talking about the parts, you could use the oil, you could use lemon juice instead of the vinegar.
Right. If you're not a crazy balsamic person, my husband does not really like balsamic, the flavor of it, so you could absolutely adjust this to what your taste likes. And make a different dressing that can go with this salad. So make it your own.
And I really enjoy buying different vinegars. Red wine vinegar, white wine vinegar, balsamic, white balsamic, whatever I happen to have to change it up with the oil.
Yeah, absolutely. So jumping right into our salad, we have a quinoa strawberry salad that goes great with this dressing. And you start with about 2 cups of arugula. And then you add 2 cups of spinach, and this is using the chiffonade technique, which makes it into these pretty little ribbons.
Chiffonade.
And I'll show you, I'm not gonna actually cut it, but I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. So you simply just take your leaves, stack them all together, roll them up, and then you're just going to chop them. And that makes them into these really pretty ribbons that we have here. Same thing with our basil. You just want about a handful of basil using that chiffonade technique. So we're gonna dump that in. And then we've got about 2/3 of a cup of sliced strawberries.
Beautiful. They're in season right now.
Yeah, these are some local strawberries, actually.
Another great way to add the fruits and vegetables is look for what's in season and find a great recipe like this.
They're on sale, so I mean, why not? We got about 2 tablespoons of almonds, and this, I did toast these a little bit. That helps to bring out some of that flavor. And then we've got quinoa, which this was already cooked. It's about 1/2 cup of dry quinoa that you're gonna cook, and that's how much you wanna put in here. And I did let it cool because you don't want it to be hot throwing it in with your greens. It's gonna start to cook those as well if you do that. So let it cool. I put it in the fridge for a little bit, and then we just toss that in.
And quinoa, if you've never seen it or tried it, look at it. Looks like it's spelled quinoa, Quinoa, but it is a whole grain. It's loaded with protein. Please give it a try. And this is a delicious way to incorporate another healthy whole grain loaded with protein into your diet, into a healthy plate.
And then we're just gonna throw in our dressing. So you can really smell the balsamic, and it just ends up looking absolutely delicious.
It really does.
This is a great way, I mean, you've got your grains here. A lot of times we don't think about putting grains in salad. It's a little bit of a different flair to a salad, but it's so good. It gives it a little bit of that crunch, and it's absolutely delicious. So please try this.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you, I have just recently, I love my fruits and I love my vegetables, but I usually don't add fruits into my salad, except the last year or so I've been looking, I add grapes or I'll add strawberries. It really adds a nice sweet touch to your salad.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of that sweetness that you might be craving. So this is our finished product. Please try this at home. It's absolutely delicious. And thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Thank you.